How could you spot fake medieval alchemy? Imagine a world where turning lead into gold was just a step away, and secret formulas promised eternal life. Medieval alchemy has fascinated us for centuries, blending science, mysticism, and philosophy. But how can you tell if an alchemist's claims are genuine or just a clever trick? Let's explore what real medieval alchemy was all about and how you can spot the fakes. First, authentic medieval alchemy was rooted in the belief that everything in nature was made from four basic elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Alchemists aimed to transform base metals like lead into gold and create a universal cure called a panacea. They also sought the legendary Philosopher's Stone, a mysterious substance believed to make these transformations possible. Genuine alchemy combined practical experiments with spiritual reflection on the soul and nature. Next, look for the use of symbolism and coded language. True medieval texts are filled with riddles, allegories, and symbolic images. Alchemists use these to hide their secrets from outsiders and to express complex ideas about the universe. If a text or practice is overly simple, too literal, or lacks symbolic depth, it's probably not authentic. Fake alchemy often relies on straightforward language or makes exaggerated claims without any symbolic meaning. Then, examine the experimental approach. Real medieval alchemists conducted experiments with metals, acids, dyes, and other substances. They kept detailed notes of their observations and used techniques that resemble early chemistry. If someone claims miraculous results without any real experiments or relies solely on superstition, it's a red flag. Authentic alchemy was as much about trial and error as it was about philosophical ideas. It's also helpful to check the historical consistency. Genuine medieval alchemy was influenced by thinkers like Aristotle, who believed in the four elements, and the mercury-sulfur theory of metals. They referenced works by scholars such as Albertus Magnus and Roger Bacon. If a practice includes modern chemistry ideas or references figures and texts that didn't exist in the Middle Ages, it's likely fake. Be wary of promises that seem too good to be true. Medieval alchemists hoped to turn metals into gold and find eternal life, but they understood these were difficult goals. If someone claims they can do it easily or instantly, without any philosophical or experimental background, it's probably a scam. Finally, consider how the practice fits into the culture and religion of the time. Medieval alchemy was often seen as a spiritual pursuit, meant to understand God's creation and purify the soul. If an alchemical claim ignores this context or treats alchemy as just a mechanical process, it's probably not authentic. In essence, spotting fake medieval alchemy involves checking if the work aligns with the real historical, philosophical, and experimental practices of the time. Genuine alchemy was a mix of mystical thought and early scientific inquiry, not just magic tricks or false promises. By understanding these clues, you can better distinguish the real from the fake in the fascinating world of medieval alchemy.